Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Combo League podcast. I'm your host, Avengers. Lima is not with us right now. He is off doing some stuff, but it's going to be a very quick week recap. Only 4 games played, kind of sucks, but hopefully that will get back on track for week 11. But of course, we have the Falcons and Browns leading us off 27 to 21. Cleveland's win. All in all, stats. Offensive yards gain was for the Falcons, leading that, but did have the 4 turnovers, had a 66% red zone efficiency, but even on the time it was kind of shared, but on the time by at least 2 minutes more. In the players' stats, of course, we got Johnny Manziel, rookie out of Texas A&M, 319 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, sacked 13 different times. DeShone Kizer, 93 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, sacked 3 times. In the rushing game, though, Isaiah Crowell, 28 rushes, 102 yards, a 3.6 average, 2 touchdowns, 1 fumble. Johnny Manziel, 6 rushes, 39 yards, and a 6.5 average. In the receiving game, leading receiver was C.J. Flash, rookie out of Alabama, 3 receptions, 114 yards, and a touchdown. And for Cleveland, it was Mike Ohalete, rookie out of Texas A&M, 3 receptions, 29 yards. In the defensive game, sacks, Emmanuel Ogbah, 5.5 sacks, and Myles Garrett with 5. For Atlanta, Tack McKinley leading with 2.5 interceptions, one by a lot of people. Cleveland had one by Jamarcus Hale, rookie out of Villanova, Jabril Peppers, Jamie Collins Sr., and Joe Hayden. Rookie Will Knight out of Georgia having one for the Atlanta Falcons. Forced fumbles, though, 2, one by Tack McKinley and Keanu Neal. Fumble recoveries, none, so offense recovered those. In defensive touchdowns, none. Also, kick return or punt return, neither. Congratulations to the Browns. Good luck to the rest of y'all season. Then we do have New York versus Washington division game. 19-6, Giants win. Leading in offensive yards, had one less turnover, 100% versus 50, and at least about a minute more of time in possession. In player stats, Davis Webb, 194 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions, sacked 3 times. Kirk Cousins, 81 yards, 4 interceptions, sacked once. In the rushing game, Keelan Adibi, rookie out of Michigan State, 21 rushes for 110 yards, 5.2 average, and a touchdown. Paul Perkins, 15 rushes of 36 yards, 2.4 average, and a fumble. In the receiving game, leading receiver was Odell Beckham Jr., 3 receptions, 86 yards, and for Washington it was Jordan Reed, 3 receptions, 55 yards. Defensively, for sacks, Ryan Kerrigan leading Washington with 2. Taylor Marshall, rookie out of Maryland, having 1 for the Giants, and Trent Murphy with 1. Interceptions, 2 by Sua Cravens, 2 by Janoris Jenkins, Nick Stanford, rookie out of USC, and 1 by Josh Norman. Forced fumbles, though, 1 by Ryan Anderson, and no recoveries. Defensive touchdowns, there was 1. Nick Stanford, rookie out of USC, with the lone pick 6. Kick return or punt return, neither. Sorry I'm going fast, guys. Like I said, it's going to be a really short one. There we go. Next game was the Vikings versus the Bills. Vikings winning 35-10. Leading with 335 versus 215 offensive yards gained. No turnovers. Both having, but the Vikings owning time of possession, but just a little bit more, not very much. Player stats: Teddy Bridgewater had a really good game, 220 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 sacks. Tyrod Taylor, 96 yards, 1 interception, sacked 4 times. We'll also look at this: 85% versus 55%. Pretty good game for Teddy Bridgewater. In rushing, In the rushing game, Dalvin Cook leading rusher, 15 rushes, 113 yards, 7.5 average, and 2 touchdowns. Sorry, guys. Devontae Mays for the Bills, 19 rushes, 99 yards, 5.2 average, and a touchdown. Receiving, leading receiver was Steve Smith Jr., rookie out of New Mexico, 3 receptions, 127 yards, and 2 touchdowns. For Buffalo, Jordan Matthews, 3 receptions, 53 yards. Defensively, in sacks, Danielle Hunter with 3. And for Buffalo, we got Chris Jones, Shaq Lawson, and that is it. In interceptions, 1 by Patrick Willis Jr., rookie out of Tennessee. Forced fumbles, none. And defensive touchdowns, none. Kick return and punt return, neither. Congratulations to the new Vikings user, and good luck for the remainder of your season. And last but not least is Green Bay and Tampa, and Tampa Bay. Green Bay and Tampa Bay. Green Bay winning 32-10, owning everything, having only 1 turnover to his 4. Red zone efficiency of 100. Actually owned the less time, about 4 minutes less. Offensively, kind of similar, about 70 yards more for Green Bay. But player stats, we got MVP Aaron Rodgers, only 51 yards, 1 touchdown, sacked 0 times. Jameis Winston, 148 yards, 4 interceptions, sacked 2 times. Incompletion rating, another 85%. Would say more of a 90 something, but okay. And versus a 42%. In the rushing game, Jalen Peters, rookie out of Clemson, 23 rushes, 240 yards, 10.4 average, 1 touchdown, 1 fumble. And Doral Mays, rookie out of Northwestern State, 13 rushes, 25 yards, 1.9 average. And receiving, leading receiver was Mike Evans, 2 receptions, 60 yards. And Paul Clay for Green Bay, rookie out of Michigan State, 3 receptions, 40 yards, and 1 touchdown. Defensively, sacks, 1 by William Hayes and half by Kensick Bernard, rookie out of Georgia Tech, and Clay Matthews. Interceptions, 2 by HaHa Clinton Dix, 1 by Kevin King, and 1 by Josh Jones. Forced fumbles, 2 by Eric Weddle and 1 by Nathan Gary. And 1 recovery by Vernon Hargraves III. Defensive touchdowns, Kevin King and Josh Jones each having a pick 6. Kick or punt return, neither. Congratulations to the Packers. Good luck to the rest of y'all season. But we come to week 11, and the game of the week is going to be... Oh, hang on. Before we do this, I have to check one thing. Okay, and... Ooh, yeah, alright. It's going to be the Broncos and the Raiders. And if you don't understand why, it's because the Raiders do have, maybe not anymore, but they were until the straight sim happened, had the lead at 7-1 versus the Broncos, who were 6-2. But the Broncos won last week, making them 7-2, and the Raiders lost 7-2. So they are tied in record, but it can come down to who owns the division with this game. And of course, both have similar play styles in rushing the ball. But they, your boy had the leading rusher who won MVP last season, has had a good season rushing this year, and so has Lima. So it comes down to their defenses and how they play, and which one can stop the run. We know we say this a lot. It's about the rushing game, but this year, on all Madden, it's so much harder to pass against these defenses. They play the ball like perfectly, and even if they're not close, they somehow will turn around and make it there. So good luck to both your boy and Lima and the rest of y'all in the rest of y'all season. big game for the both of them. In stats, we of course come over to the weekly awards. Alex Smith, Aaron Donald, Marquise Lee, and Myles Garrett all owning this. I see why they deserve it. They really do. AFC offense, I could say people, more people deserve that over Marquise Lee, but those are the people that won. But of course, if y'all are new, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell to know when we start streaming or put up a video. And of course, in the description below, I'm gonna start putting our Twitter. Gonna really want to start doing Q&As for y'all, because we get kind of the same questions by a lot of people. So I'll put our Twitter in the description. Put our email and everything else. So hopefully y'all did enjoy. I know it was a quick one. I'm not really wanting these to be quick. I like them longer and more drawn out, but it was a very short week. But hope y'all did enjoy. We'll see y'all next time.